What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys. We're going to jump into a premiere draft, Wilds of Eldraine Alchemy. Our first one, actually, here on MTG Arena. And my first dabble into the Alchemy set or revision 2 sets. So I understand there's some additional cards. There's some new interesting things here that we can do. And we get all of the beautiful Wilds of Eldraine glory as it is. I've got a draft token here, so we're going to pop this. As we do, we're going to jump in, we'll do the draft, we'll play maybe a game or two, and then over the course of the next couple of days, we will jump in and we'll get the rest of the matches in and see what we can do here. So I'm excited. Haven't done a Wilds of Eldraine draft in at least just a little bit. We enjoyed Brothers War, probably just finished that up on the channel. So if you're interested in seeing that set, we had a really, really good second draft. So pretty cool. So how are we starting out here? Got Restless Fortress. This is one of the new ones. Third Little Pig. Whenever you conjured one or more other cards. That's interesting. It's actually not bad. Let's see what else we got. So we kind of went... I'm actually going to take the Restless Fortress. Yeah, no. Do I take the Third Little Pig? Maybe we try to do this. Let's just see what comes around. Let's just see. Let's just see. Leyline of Sanctity. This is another new one. See, card with mana value less than the number of cards in your hand. That's kind of interesting. Okay, Royal Treatment. We could do... I'm trying to think here what we would like to do. We could do like a black-green... Storm is good. This is good. Sugar Rush. And Hamlet Glutton. And Curse of the Werefox. Both very, very good. Ooh. Kind of liking the green. I'm kind of thinking Hamlet Glutton here. Curiosity. Tempest Heart is really good. We don't have to stick with black if we don't want to. Show Bloodline. I'm not seeing a ton. I'm actually thinking maybe blue. Or we could go kind of shift into white and kind of do a kind of do like a rolls deal here. Interesting. I am seeing Sweet Tooth Witch, but Actually like Sweet Tooth Witch here. Ego Drain's not that great unless we control fairies. But it can be very good. And we do have a couple of fairies in black that we could go. I do like Ego Drain though. Crystal Grotto would really fix us. Brave the Wilds in case we want to go into a third color. Could do green, black, white, maybe? I'm not super sold on that though. But some mana fixing here wouldn't be bad. I think we do green as a base. It's not a bad idea. I think we absolutely have to take Curse of the Werefox. Need some good removal here. I don't hate that. We decide to go white. And Fox. Ferocious Werefox, pretty good. We get some monster roll tokens here. Actually, Sugar Rush isn't terrible. The ability to draw a card for 2 and get a combat trick is not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. And we get paid off here for the Bestial Bloodline. Seems like green is really, really open. I'm not surprised by that. Did get the Hamlet Glutton. He's very, very good. If we can create some rolls and some things to sack here, or even in black, getting some rats. All right, what do we got? Food Fight. It's kind of interesting. Oh, Horseman's not bad. Ego Drain. I might take the Fairy Prankster, though. I don't know. What is this? Death's Touch. You get a one-time boom with, at the beginning of your end step, if 3 or more creatures die this turn, each opponent loses 5 life and you gain 5 life. Beginning of your end step, if you have a boon, you mill 3 cards, draw a card, and lose 2 life. That's interesting. Man. There's some really good options here. It's pretty good. Return to the Wilds would be good. Conceited Witch would be really, really nice for us too. I'm gonna take Conceited Witch here, I think. Or do I take Sewer Witch? I don't have a ton of ability to create the rats at this point. I think Conceited Witch fits our plan here a bit better. This works really well for us. I think we take Graceful Takedown, and hopefully we can see another curse here later on. Or Skitter's Butcher's really good. But so is Spell Scorn. I don't know what to do. This is really tough. Some good packs for us at this point. What is this? There's a Battlefield Scry 3. That's pretty good. I think here we take the return in case we do want to swap into a different color. I think we absolutely take Scream Puff. Season of Growth would be really nice. Actually, in our deck. Wow. Could do a second Ego Drain. I just don't have a ton of fairies. I'll take the Fell Horseman instead. Probably don't play Ground Seal. Definitely take Return from the Wilds. Got enough mana fixing. We could definitely swing the 3 colors here. I just don't know if I want to. Skybeast Tracker, hello, yes. That seems pretty good. Sure, I probably won't play the Commune. Okay. We got here. Ooh, Cursed is really good. Nightly Strong, Cooped Up is smart. Hopeless Nightmare. I think I almost have to take... have some opportunities to get rid of that. Olive Scavenger's really good, but I think I take the Hopeless Nightmare. I think that's just too strong for us. I'm actually thinking about taking this because it fits in our colors. I don't know, Stingblade Assassin is really good. Man, that's a good... I'm taking it, but... Tough Cookie is really good. I think Tough Cookie's probably the play here. Oh, wow. How many do we have? We have a few. Does Up the Beanstalk make sense? Man, Back for Seconds is really good. And we got a Beanstalk Worm. I'm gonna take Back for Seconds. I am definitely holding this thing up and I feel bad. I think we take another Hamlet Glutton. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna take the cooped up here. Take the guide. I don't know if we're gonna play white, but got some interesting things. But I don't feel great about here as our removal options. We'll have to make do. I mean, last pick, Titanic Growth. Green was really, really open. All right, let's see here. Don't think we play Garruk's Uprising. Sir Armont is good. I do think we can play the 3 colors. I like Ego Drain. We don't have any fairies though, so we're going to be paying the extra cost for that. Maybe we get rid of that. Turn Triumphant can go. Sugar Rush can go. Tough Cookie's really interesting, and we get the ability to have the food token, which is nice. We got a little bit of bargain action. This would be good if we did any kind of conjuring, but we don't. So, oh wait, I take that back. We could conjure 1. So we're probably not gonna. I don't know if we play her. Return up to 3, so we can conjure 1 onto the battlefield, which essentially means we're getting like a 2/2 or a 2/3. It goes right onto the battlefield, which is really interesting. So for 5, we're essentially getting an additional 2/2. That could have the ability to exile an artifact or enchantment. We could make a spirit. 4/4 spirit token. Finding a lot of good opportunities here. We get rid of that. One Sky Beast Tracker. The Hamlet Gluttons. We're definitely heavy here. With creatures. Territorial Witchstalker is not a bad blocker. 2/3 body for 2. Okay, I think after some deliberation, I believe this is where we're gonna land. We've got kind of a little bit of like a food token kind of background synergy going on here, and then again, we're really just kind of working our ability to create auras, and we have some decent synergy too with our ability to bargain at the top end, specifically Hamlet Glutton being a huge target for that. And so it's kind of the strategy. The one area I'm concerned about with this deck is the ability to interact positively with a lot of things. We're going to be looking for creature trades instead, I think is going to be an important piece. 12 creatures, 12 non-creatures. We have some good abilities to bring them back. We are running 16 lands because we are kind of heavy in this aspect here. We're at 3 right on the button, but we do have a handful of bigger top-end spells. So let's finish this up. I did choose to, again, kind of go outside of maybe the game plan and just kind of parry it down and keep the white cards out of the mix. I think we had some good splash. So we'll see if we end up being successful with that. But we'll give this a go, and we'll see what this first game brings us. All right, here we go. Right off the rip, Hopeless Nightmare into Hamlet Glutton Bargain, 3-land Territorial Witch Stalker. Feels like a very good open. So I'm not mad about that. That's for sure. My dog is shaking in the background. This is always a tough spot to put somebody in. Right off the rip, their opening hand. All right, so we get a little bit of ability to kind of see what they got going on. We'll get a Territorial Witch Stalker here. Got like a blue-white enchantment-esque instant sorcery game plan going on, maybe? We got 4. We just need to get to the 5th land. Slamming a Hamlet Glutton right behind a Scream Puff. That's nice. Good synergies here with Slumber and Keep Guard. Especially if they... I think we do Territorial Witch Stalker. We really don't have a turn 3 play here, so Brave the Wilds. Brave the Wilds looks good for us to do that. Okay, or not. Yeah. Take that out. Get the food token. They're really heavy on the enchantment side of things here, aren't they? All right, let's just Tough Cookie. Get another food token. Let's bargain this. Make the forest. Or do we do the swamp? I don't really want to give up. Wait, cancel. Yeah, we'll do the swamp and then... and get in for 3. I didn't want to do my only black source of mana. It's one of those things. Do I just like slam this Hamlet Glutton? Let's hit for 3. Oh my gosh, I attacked. What am I doing? I'm so silly. That was really dumb. I forgot my swamp. Question is, what is he gonna copy? That's pretty good. Sure. Okay. 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 And then we get the scry. I feel like that's pretty good. Even if he has an answer for the first one, the second one's probably gonna push some things in a positive direction for us. I have to say I am extremely impressed by the fact that basically they have the ability to kind of sustain and hold out as long as they did with yeah, let's say. Kind of figured that was coming, but them on 2 lands, they did a lot on 2 lands. I'm very impressed. We didn't get a ton of interaction back and forth, so it's really kind of hard to judge. I feel like the deck flowed really nice. We had some good ramp up. I made we made one blunder in terms of being able to do 2 things at once. Although I think attacking was still probably a smart play there. Just with kind of the position we were in. We had a decent board state. They had some good interaction, take out a few things. We could have sacrificed Tough Cookie if we wanted at any point to do some stuff there. So that was pretty good. I think what we're going to do, short episode, but I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I think we're going to hold there. Kind of like the deck. Pretty interesting. Alchemy has been interesting. There's some interesting cards in here. I think the 3 Little Pigs is really cool. A few other cards I saw I actually really like and think there could be some interesting synergies. It's just interesting with draft packs. Some of that stuff really has to kind of come together. You got to be able to find at least some good pieces, and you would just have to be lucky. So it's kind of interesting to see how some of that could come together, because again, there's pretty solid cards. If we would have been able to find the other pigs and pick a few of them, I actually think our deck would be really interesting with the Drover that we found, because then we could get some pretty amazing plays to be able to like get them back and do some other things, and or to like bounce Drover and find and make the 3 Little Pigs and then have some synergy there. So kind of interesting. That card felt not quite at the power level it needed to be, just because at the 5/5 body 4/5, it's not bad. Give that creature Death Touch or Menace or something else, and I think that would probably push its power level over where it would have made sense to play. So far, not upset that we pulled the white out. I think that might be a decent decision, but we shall see. and we'll kind of go from there. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'm gonna flash some socials. Stay tuned to see how we finish out the rest of these matches. We'll get in, we'll see if we can't pick up some wins, we'll see if we can't use our draft token to its best ability and pick up, you know, some extra gems for us here in the near future to do some more of these. They also have, I think, Shadows over Innistrad draft going on right now too, so we may jump in and take a look at that here on the channel in the near future. But we'll get these matches done. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing for me. Thank you so much for all the support. If you want to check out, we're continuing to have some booster openings, both mostly collectors, but some draft booster boxes as well. So if you want to check that out, those go up every Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to, we're getting pretty close to some new sets coming out as well, and we got some plans for those, a couple of collector boosters to crack open when that stuff rolls out. So very excited. We're starting to get into previews and have a whole bunch of different stuff going on, so stay tuned to the channel for some more Magic the Gathering action, and hopefully you enjoyed. And thanks for being here. I'll close it out. Doc, Average Gamer, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.